Hello everyone and welcome to today's Pay Attention Certified Provider webinar. I am Lizaan and my background is in executive function coaching and professional business development. A recorded version of this webinar will be available to view later. The recording will be sent to all registrants and you are more than welcome to share the recording with friends and colleagues. If you lose connection at any time during this webinar, you can just think on your personal link again to join us. If you have any questions, please type them in the comment section and I will answer all of them at the end of the webinar. Remember to stay right till the end for our webinar special. The purpose of this webinar is for you to understand what you will be able to achieve through Pay Attention and for you to have a clear outline of what the Certified Provider program entails. We will start off talking about Pay Attention, and then we will show you how our Certified Provider program can help you start a new or grow your existing business. So let's get started. Most of us are familiar with the terms cognitive skills and executive function, but let's just refresh our knowledge. Think about cognitive skills, executive function skills, and the output as a house, where the cognitive skills are the foundation, executive function skills as the heart of it all, the bricks and mortar, and the outputs, the smoke that comes out of the chimney. Without the proper foundation, the walls will not be held up and the chimney will definitely not work. For children and adults to excel at school and work, they need to start at the foundation and work their way up, developing and improving all the necessary skills to reach the ultimate output. The term cognition refers to the various processes of thinking, perception, and knowing. It is the act of acquiring knowledge and understanding from the world around us. Cognitive skills are the basic skills the brain relies on to carry out functions of cognition and to make sense of our experiences. They are the specific skills our brains use to process stimuli. Cognitive skills include attention, memory, perception, processing speed, logic, and reasoning. No single skill is responsible for cognition. Learning takes place because of multiple cognitive skills working together. We use executive function skills every day to do things like plan our time, focus our attention, hold information in our minds, and juggle priorities. Executive function skills are high-order thinking patterns that we all use to successfully navigate the world we live in. Children who acquire strong executive function skills become successful students who, for example, consistently complete their assignments on time, remember what they taught in class, participate actively in the classroom, filter out distractions to stay on task, develop stronger relationships with their teachers, and maintain self-control, even in the face of temptations. Let's look at what executive function skills include. Impulse control is to think before you act. Emotional control is being able to keep your feelings in check. Flexible thinking entails adjusting to the unexpected. Working memory is being able to keep key information in mind, such as remembering directions. Self-monitoring means you are able to evaluate your progress. Planning and prioritizing is to decide on a goal and to be able to come up with a plan to meet that goal. Task initiation is being able to take action and actually getting started on that task. An organization is keeping track of things physically and mentally, including figurative items like one's train of thought and literal things like homework or your cell phone. Now think back to our house. Our foundation is solid because our cognitive skills are fully developed. Our walls are built and standing tall because our executive function skills are perfected. But will our chimney work? Well, if the aforementioned skills are in place, smoke should be billowing out of the chimney in no time. The outputs, you will notice, are learning, reading, thinking, no fidgeting, keeping still, memory, attention, and problem solving. Our unique program, which combines feedback technology with neurocognitive exercises, teaches and improves the necessary cognitive skills for the ultimate output. Our program is far more powerful than any other tool available. So how does the brain learn new skills? What processes are taking place in our brains when we learn new things? In a word, neuroplasticity. The brain is neuroplastic. In the presence of stimuli, the brain grows and adapts in response to challenges. It's constantly changing, its tiny pieces continually growing and retracting, strengthening and weakening, making it possible for you to learn from your experiences, adapt to new situations, and store a lifetime of memories. The three core catalysts that are needed in order for the learning mechanisms to take place are active engagement, challenge, and deliberate practice. So, when I say play attention will shape your mind, I am not speaking figuratively. Our unique program changes the wiring or architecture of the brain. Through play attention, the user must actively engage with the exercises that are challenged, and all the cognitive skills are constantly and deliberately practiced. Our program consists of the body-wave armband, Bluetooth technology, a patented algorithm, and cognitive computer exercises. There are 3 sensors on the back of the body-wave armband. These sensors measure brain signals indicative of attention. When you are actively engaged, the armband will inform the computer via Bluetooth. Then only will the screen character start moving or move in the right direction. Now the mind becomes the controller. And during this process, the user realizes for the first time what it actually feels like to pay attention. And voila, attention becomes concrete. Our built-in reward system encourages individuals to achieve their goals, and our shared genius technology auto-adjusts to set goals and keep the individual challenged according to his or her strengths and weaknesses. There are 12 neurocognitive exercises that strengthen executive function skills, and our academic bridge application will assist in transferring those newly learned skills to real-world situations. The latest addition to the Play Attention family is our media player, which strengthens and improves active listening skills. During all the Play Attention exercises, the user needs to be actively engaged to either make the screen character move or move in the right direction. So, attention is key. But during each exercise, we also apply behavior shaping and teach mindfulness. If the user starts to fidget or show any distracting behavior, the screen character will stop moving. In other words, the game will stop working. This way, we assist them in making the correlation between their distracting behaviors and their attention. Being mindful is being mindful of the task at hand, regardless of distractions. And Play Attention has incorporated ways to make sure that the user isn't daydreaming while participating in the exercises. Some of the exercises have built-in distractors to which the user must respond by pressing the spacebar on the computer keyboard. This ensures that they are not thinking about other things and forces them to focus only on the task at hand. It forces them to be mindful. Each exercise requires active engagement, attention, implements behavior shaping, and improves mindfulness. But each exercise also focuses on a specific cognitive skill. Remember the outputs we spoke about earlier? Those are the results that users of play attention are used to. That's why we focus on neurocognitive exercises. Our program has many unique features built into the software. Let's look at some of them. Each user will have their own personalized profile. They will have their own unique username and password, and you can even upload a unique avatar for them. After each exercise, the report screen will appear. During this time, you will have time to reflect on the user's results and their behavior. They will be able to see their attention percentage, number of impulsive strikes, missed distractors, etc. This report screen is very important, as you should discuss with the user what they should try to improve and also what was done perfectly. You can even download a statistical or behavioral graph at any time. This way, you can continuously keep an eye on the user's progress. We also have a built-in reward system to help with motivation. The software will set goals automatically for the user, and every time they successfully accomplish one of those goals, they are rewarded a point, or rather awarded a point. These points go into the bank where they accumulate and can eventually be turned in for tangible privileges or rewards. Sheer Genius is the artificial intelligence written into the Play Attention program. During each exercise, Sheer Genius sits in the background and watches how well the participant plays and how much attention they can pay. Then he sets and prioritizes achievable goals for the next session to increase their performance and will even help identify problem behaviors. And he sets behavioral goals to extinguish those pesky problem behaviors. If the exercise gets too difficult, he'll adjust to the user's last truly successful state of attention, and then the challenge is back on. The user will become part of his challenging program, but they are never allowed to fail or become frustrated. Each session is custom tailored for each user. It is completely individualized. During each play attention session, we will train and improve sustained attention, processing speed, impulse control, filtering of distractions, both visual and auditory, behavior shaping, self-regulation, mindfulness, as well as cognitive skills. The results that the user can look forward to are enhanced working memory, improved emotional control, independent task initiation and completion, sustained attention, improved impulse control, strengthened flexible thinking, and improved self-confidence. Now that just sounds awesome. Of course, you will want to assess each of your clients before they start their program to see what their true abilities are. You need to know what you are trying to improve, what you are working with. Our assessment is called FOCUS. FOCUS is a norm reference test of attentional control. We look at the four constructs of attention, namely consistency, performance, impulsivity, and the ability to deal with distractors, both visual and auditory. When you get the results, you can see how the client compares to their peers in each area. Let me explain what these constructs each mean in detail. Consistency means that one standard of work does not vary in quality over a certain period of time. It is a positive building block that we want to develop. Therefore, the higher the score, the better. Performance is the accomplishment of a given task measured against preset standards and speed. In other words, your processing speed. It is also considered to be a positive building block, so again, the higher the score, the better. Impulsivity involves a tendency to act suddenly and without careful thought, reflection, or consideration of the consequences. This is a negative construct. Thus, the lower the score, the better. Distraction assesses the participant's ability to stay focused on a specific task while filtering unnecessary stimuli. Focus assesses one's ability to filter both auditory and visual distractions. Now, distractions is also considered a negative construct, but we want these results to be in the middle. The participant should be aware of the distractions, but they should be able to filter them out. Focus is computer-based, and it takes about 20 minutes to complete. Once you have these results, you can customize each client, each student's attention sessions. Here we have examples of a student's pre and mid assessments. Let's look at the assessment on the left-hand side. The thin purple line shows you where this participant's peer group scored. The blue line is the individual's results. This student scored average in correlation with his peer group, but poorly overall in consistency. So this means he has trouble maintaining his attention, especially when the task at hand is boring or repetitive. The student scored below average in performance with regards to his peer group and quite poorly overall with a score of only 39%. This tells us that he processes information a lot slower than his classmates. Then the student is not too impulsive, as you can see here. Remember, impulsivity is a negative construct, so we want these results to be as low as possible. His impulsive action is most likely due to frustration from his slow processing. Let me explain why I say this. Let's call the student John, and let's say he is sitting in class during a math lesson. The teacher is explaining a 6-step problem. Step 1, John understands and feels in control. Step 2, John takes a bit longer to process, so he's trying to understand what she just said. Okay, great, he's got it. John looks up and the teacher starts to explain step 5. He missed step 3 and 4. Now what? It's too embarrassing to raise your hand. So he just sits there with feelings of frustration and writes down any answer just to get it over and done with. That's the impulsive behavior you can expect from a student who is not impulsive by nature, but who is a slow or slower processor. Now let's look at the assessment on the right. This assessment was done after 20 hours of accumulative play time on play attention. At a glance, you will notice a clear improvement in all constructs. Look at his processing speed, 39% up to 67%. Because his processing speed increased so much, his consistency increased almost just as much. And look how his impulsivity has gone down. John's feelings of frustrations is a thing of the past. As you can clearly see, the focus assessment results is a very powerful tool. Imagine being able to know each client, each student's potential before starting to work with them. That's powerful stuff. Anyone and everyone can and should enroll in the Play Attention program. You will be able to work with children and adults from ages 5 all the way up to 105. You can assist adults and children with ADHD, autism, Asperger's syndrome, traumatic brain injuries, early onset Alzheimer's, and weak executive function skills. Not only will you be able to help individuals who struggle, you will also be able to provide training for those who are looking for peak performance enhancement as well as sports performance. So what makes us unique? What sets us apart from all the other programs out there? Well, we are the world's premier program for ADHD to improve attention and executive function. Our sheer genius, artificial intelligence, can customize and individualize each user's program. We offer transfer of skills to real-world situations through our academic bridge exercise. Media Player will strengthen and improve active listening skills. And our assessment is the only assessment in the world that provides answers regarding the impact of visual and auditory distractions on one's ability to pay attention. Play Attention uses an array of advanced technology to significantly improve lives. Now that we've gone over everything Play Attention, we will dive into how our certified provider program will assist you in either growing or starting your own business while incorporating Play Attention into the model. Have you ever thought about starting your own business or generating some extra income? Are you currently a business owner but want to expand? Or are you looking for ways to utilize Play Attention system in a more sufficient income generating way? Maybe you want to make a difference in your community. Maybe you are a teacher and you have found that the kids are not getting all the training that they need. Well, our unique certified provider program will assist you in the business side of things. But before we get ahead of ourselves, there are a few questions that you need to keep in mind before starting your own business. Will this program help you live out your dream of helping children? Is the startup cost or investment capital affordable? Will you be able to set your own working hours? Is this the ideal work-life balance that you are looking for? Is it within your grasp? Does the program offer assistance with marketing, business basics, and lead generation? Are they professionally designed, ready-to-use marketing materials that is relevant to your target market? Is there constant product development and improvement? With a certified provider program, the answer to all these questions is yes. The full list is available in PDF format. So if you would like your very own copy of the list, please type the word list in the comment section and we will email it to you. With our certified provider program, you will be able to meet with more than one client at a time while still providing individualized attention and a customized program for each client. You'll receive professionally designed, researched content on a monthly basis in a ready-to-use format for most social media marketing platforms such as Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. We provide continuous marketing training and support. All your personalized administrative materials, such as letterheads, logos, email signatures, videos, etc., will be provided. Your business will also be listed on the Play Attention website. You will also be able to assess your clients with a very unique focus assessment. All the marketing content you will need will be provided, as well as all the materials needed to present a specified workshop. And of course, the Play Attention technology and software. We offer 3 different options to choose from: bronze, silver, and gold Play Attention service providers. Each has their own level of support, marketing materials, trainings, etc. You are free to choose which option will best complement your business. If you would like more in-depth details regarding each option, please type the word options in the comment section and we will contact you directly for a one-on-one conversation where we will explain everything in detail. With a certified provider model, you can offer your clients so much more than just a Play Attention program. With a focus assessment, you will be able to provide answers to your clients. The Pay Attention Neurocognitive Training Program will help improve clients' attention, executive function, self-regulation, mindfulness, and behavior. You will be able to educate your community through our unique signature workshops designed with parents and teachers in mind. Providing your community with value-add services is a very important factor in any small business. You will be able to do this with the materials you will be receiving, such as ebooks, guides, checklists, and roadmaps, to name but a few. All the content provided to our certified providers has been created by a content developer and a professional graphic designer. This is a very expensive endeavor if you were to source this out. Our certified providers receive a monthly business newsletter with informative, educational content and includes the downloadable content that they will receive monthly. We also have an online portal where you will have access to all your initial content. Our three models all depend on what your specific needs are. Here you can see what exactly each model offers. We will email you with this detailed description after the webinar, where you can take your time to have a look at all the different options. As part of your certification fee, you will receive basic business training, Pay Attention training if you are not already the owner of a few systems, focus training, and of course, all the user manuals. Branding and admin documents also included. You will receive a startup marketing bundle as well as general items such as access to special webinars and of course an official consult with your very own certified provider coach. All our coaches have themselves been using this business model for over 11 years. Every month you will receive content. Every month. We have a certified provider monthly newsletter called the Certified Insider, where we provide you with practical tips and ideas, and that is also the platform where you will be able to download your monthly marketing content. We can discuss this in more detail during a one-on-one consult, so if you are interested in a consult, please type the word consult in the chat box and we will reach out to you. Each model has their own financial investment structure. This will also be discussed in the one-on-one consultation. But it's important to keep in mind with regards to the return on investment, with all three models, it is possible to get a return on your investment within only 4 months. Now, I know this sounds crazy, but I promise you that's a fact. And if you join us on a one-on-one consult, we will explain this to you in detail. So now it's time to answer some of your questions. Let's have a look. Okay, so someone is asking here whether it's possible to chop and change between the different models, between bronze, silver, and gold certified provider programs. Unfortunately, that is not available. They are structured and they are priced accordingly, but don't worry, we constantly have special offers where it's easier to upgrade from bronze to silver or from silver to gold, where you obviously will receive all the content. As this webinar comes to a close, I thank you for joining me today, and I hope that this activity has given you a much clearer understanding of Pay Attention and our certified provider program. If you still have questions, please send me an email or give us a call. My contact details are on the screen. We are very excited to share more on this program at a one-on-one conversation, so please let us know if you would like to schedule one. And don't worry, I haven't forgotten about the webinar special. If you sign up for the Gold Certified Provider Program before the end of November 2019, you will receive Focus accreditation and software valued at $800 for free. But hurry up, this offer is only valid for the first 3 signups. So send me an email with any questions. Thank you for joining us. May you have a lovely day. Goodbye.